Streaking out of sheriffs, going out to terrorize, going young. Oi! Starving kids, doing 6 up, while we're home by Saturday morning.
Yes, my Ska Punk friends. Hey, yes. Let's have some news. Let's turn off the music. Let's have some music. All right, guys. Yes, my sub is Ska Punk here with another alternative living. Let's talk about today. You know what I mean? Yeah, I came from work earlier today, so I'm parking somewhere on the street, somewhere on the side. I said, let me make a nice little video here and let's talk. I talk about my subbies, my YouTuber friends. Thank you for listening in. Those new subscribers, people who love alternative living. And I thought let's talk about something today. You know how people live in a van, full time, this van, or the extended van, the big van, the small vans. My microphone working? You hear my mic? Do you hear me? Okay, hear me. Yes, and I turn for radio. Yes. At this time, I won't have no music in the background. I'm just going to talk to you guys. Just a quick little talk. And I watched a few videos about people living in rooms, renting rooms, looking for a room to rent, small rooms to rent. And, with all rent prices and the rents going up high rent rooms and going up high, gosh, it makes you wonder, how do people pay the rent for a room? A small room, even little bigger than this van here. And they want, it's higher than this. Well, the room is basically, get 2 of these vans, but extended. Knock the wall out here, and put the vans together. You basically have a room. Now, because most people are not like-minded, most people are in the matrix, because their matrix mentality is, I want a room. Even homeless people, when they're homeless, I want to get a house. I don't want to live in a van. I want to get a room. I want to get an apartment. But you're homeless, you ain't got no money. How are you going to get an apartment? And who's going to rent you? First of all, because you got bad credit, because you're homeless. Or if you're not homeless and you have bad credit, or you just don't have enough money to pay rent for a room. You never mind renting a regular apartment, but you want to rent a room. Well, I suggest you, and I tell people, a van. Yes, a van like this. And like I said, my channel is to get people to think out the box, think out the matrix, and downsize. Where things are getting expensive today, eggs are expensive, food's expensive, gas has kind of gone down some. I don't really feel the expensiveness because I live small and alternative anyway, so I'm one of the lucky ones. Because I live small, I don't feel the depression and stuff like an average person who pay rent, high rent and mortgage and stuff like that. But what would you pay a landlord like $9,000 for a room? Would you get a van basically the same size and live out of it for nothing? For nothing. $800-900 versus nothing. When I say nothing, disclaimer, I don't mean nothing free. Of course, nothing is free. But you're not paying $800 for in the room in here. I'm not talking about if you get an extended van, say another feet extended, where your bed will come to about here, and all this is your space, your kitchen, your bathroom, whatever, depending on how you set it, and you have your high top, where your high top. I'm not talking about the regular van, which is the same height here like this, where it's lower, you're gonna keep your head down, but a high top, And even if you don't want to do this full time, you don't have to. Do it temporarily, save enough money, and then if you want to find that room, you can find that room while you live out your van part time, and do that. So, doing this lifestyle, alternative living, you can save a lot of money. I did a video a while back. Is it cheaper to do alternative living than rent an apartment? It depends. And I said that it depends if you have an RV or a van. With a van, definitely. With an RV, it can, but it depends. Because RVs are oversized, you can't park them on the street. legally anyway. So you got to park them in. You can maybe park them in Walmart parking lots in certain places, but some places are knocking down on that now too. You know, because of people's bad behavior. You know, there's always a few that spoil it for everybody else. But you know, renting a room, rather than pay rent a room, and landlords are expensive too, because when landlords charge you rent, they may charge you $600-700 for a room. Because a customer the other day, you know, I clean windows for a store, a diner, and the waitress was asking me, Mr. Scarpunk, do you know anyone who's rented a room? Probably a basement room, say for like $600. I told her right off the back, prepare to pay at least $800 and up. You might can get a $600 room, but it's gonna be a shitty room with no bathroom or nothing. Well, it depends too, because I'm paying $5 something for my room, and I got a kitchen and a bathroom in it. Well, half a bathroom. You know, well, you can't have a shower, you can't stand up, you got to kind of bend down because the roof, it's on the roof there, so the roof is at an angle, so you can't do that. So, but it doesn't matter. I still have a bath. I can lie down, have a bath, and wash and scrabble, and don't mess with my microphone and do that. But anyway, I told her, you sort of getting a van. Are you by yourself, by the way? Because she has 5 kids, but the kids don't live with her. You know, because she said she don't get herself on her feet, and I told her, you know what? You thought of getting a van? And she says, a van? I don't want to live without a van, she says. Well, says, be like-minded, you know, open up. You see my van, my camper van. I showed her my van, and she was sold on. She says, this is awesome, Scarpunk. Oh, I love the way your van looks. It is nice. I could live out of this. Maybe I can. But the only problem is that she says she has a car, another van. So I told her, get rid of the car if you can. It's up to you, of course. And buy a van and get the van, turn it into a home. And I know things are hard for you right now because you're a waitress and you're not making that much money. Do the van thing for now. Save some money. You know, you don't have to do van life forever, because half the people who do van life don't do it forever. Like me, I do it part time, and I don't plan to do this forever. Yeah, yes, I kind of do, but not because, again, like I said, I want to buy a piece of land. It's going to be stable, you know. So I want to always have that room based on that. That's why I'm looking for a room, because I don't want to rent from no one else again. When I get a room, when I get a piece of land, I'll have my own place, mortgage free. So when I get retired and old, because I'm thinking, see, me personally, I'm thinking down the road, because eventually I'm going to get old, and do I want to live out of my van full time and I'm old and I'm like in my 80s, like, oh, my back is killing me. Oh, my knee. I can't see, I'm getting old. Hey, anything can happen. You know, you don't know. Maybe I'll be healthy, maybe not, I don't know. But it's good to have that base to go home and relax. Oh, that base feels so nice. I'm in my bed. Oh, it feels so nice. I don't stay in the van and look for a parking space this time. Got my own land, I got my own little house. You can do that. But anyway, I'm drifting off course here. But the point is, I told her, you do this temporarily, rather than pay some greedy landlord $800-900 for a room. Take that money, have your van, sell your car, get the van, do it out. You don't have to do it like this so much. Just put a good mattress, a bed, sit up, and do it temporarily. Temporarily, probably say 6 months, even a year, and to save all that money that you would. You know, if you're good with money, but again, this only works if you're good with money. Put money aside and save your money. Save the $800 that you would pay a landlord for a room. Put that in your pocket. You know, of course, put money aside in case your van breaks down, because don't get me wrong, this lifestyle is not free. It can be cheaper, but it's not free. It depends on how you do it anyway. But if you do it right, and I told her this, do it right, save at least $300-400 a month. A month. Most people can't even save $100 a month. Can't even save $100 a month. I save more than that. Easy too. So I save. So I can buy my land right now. But I'm still doing my research, but anyway, to hell with the land right now. Back to her. Back to the waitress. Anyway, I told her to save money. With living out of a van part-time, she can save $300 a month and bank it. Just for a year, in no time she'll have thousands of dollars. Okay, 3,000, let me see, 300 a month, let me see. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15. 2,000, 2,600 a month. A year she can save. In 1 year, she'll have 20-something. She can probably have $3,000, $4,000, depending how she does it. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she'll do it. You know, but she got to be dedicated. I told her you got to be dedicated to do this. If you're bad management with your money, it's not going to work. But it depends on you anyway. So she said she may think about that. Well, that's up to her anyway. She does. I think whether she does it or not, that's up to her. The point is, I gave her an avenue to get out of being stressed out and trying to find a place and go to a bullshit landlord that's going to take advantage and want too much money for a small, dirty room. Get a van, you have your privacy by yourself, you go to work and do your waitress work, and then when you're ready, even if you don't want to do it for a year, do it for 6 months. You can still save a lot of money, probably $2,000 in 6 months. Easy. Easy, you can save $2,000 in 6 months. Easy. It's no brainer. So like I said, this lifestyle can help you, not to live out of it full time, but it can help you save money. Save money. Just like it saves you in other ways, like when you go on trips, instead of paying a hotel fee, say you go to Disney World and you're driving, and I said this before in other videos, you go to Disney World with your family and you're in your camper van or your RV, instead of paying $150 a night for a hotel, you're in your RV in your van for free. I'm in my van for fucking free versus a hotel. But anyway, the point is I try to tell her that too, basically. But she was impressed when she saw my van. She loved it. I said, Scarpunk, I don't know how to build a van. I said, it's not that hard. I said, I'll help you if you're serious. So she'll let me know anyway. So that was her anyway. So no, she'll let me know what happens. If she don't and she finds a place, because remember, if she finds a place, he's going to want a security deposit. He may not check her background because it's just a room she's looking, but he may still want deposit for the room anyway. So that's about it really. So whether she goes through it or not, that's up to her. The point is she can save a lot of money. But like I said, she's like a lot of people, a lot of people, they're in the matrix where they believe that you must have a room or you must have an apartment to live in, you must have a house. You don't have to. I said it millions of times, and I'm going to do more videos like this all the time, talk about that there's alternative ways to live. The downsize, live cheaper and simple. And when you have the recession or the things when when things go up high. I forgot the word now. See, I got stuck. Well, anyway, you understand when things go up high. It's inflation. Things get expensive, But if you live this lifestyle and you do it right, even with inflation, you don't feel it. You don't notice it. You won't notice it at all. I'm telling you guys, you won't notice it because it's that cheap how we live, It's that cheap, for real. It's crazy. Because like I said before, even with gas prices, when it was high, I never complained one day about gas prices. And I have a base, and I never complained. You got people who live out of a van by themselves, out of a van full time, and they complain about gas. You're not paying fucking rent. Why are you complaining? I have a base, and I'm not complaining. Well, there's my music box right there. I have a base, and I'm not complaining. You don't have a base. You live out of your van full time, and you're complaining. You obviously got no money. That's it. Or you do have a job, but you don't know how to budget. So it don't benefit you. This lifestyle, like I said before, guys, benefits you if you know what you're doing, and if you live alternatively, and if you know how to budget and do things right. If you do things right, it can work for you too. And I'm not talking about full time now. I'm talking about get a room. So if you guys thinking of getting a room, this lesson is gonna come to the end of the video. If you guys considering getting a room to rent, consider getting a van first, and think of use a van to live out of temporarily, not full time, temporarily, a year, 6 months, and save more money. And then that's this way. When you find that room again, you'll have more money, extra money in your pocket. You gotta think, guys. You gotta think. Something to think about, Anyway, that's just my 2 cents about room versus having a van. Because like I said, you get 2 full size. This is a Ford van. You get the extension, it's an extended van, and get 2 vans. I'm not saying you buy that. I'm just trying to compare that to a room. Say this wall is out, put the vans together, you basically have a room. And this van is big enough for one person. If this just like that waitress, she got a van like this, she can live alternatively. Right now, she's chair hopping. What do you call it? Sofa. She's sofa staying right now, but she don't want to stay with people. And I always tell her too. And I told her another thing too. If you do get a room, you don't want to be a roommate. You don't want a roommate. Try and do it by yourself. But she said it may be expensive if I don't have a roommate, and that's where the van comes in. Like I said earlier, that's where the van comes in, guys. That's where the van comes in. You buy a van and you by yourself. See, I'm by myself in here now. Privacy. I could be naked in here right now, and no one outside knows what I'm doing in here. I could have sex with a woman right now. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, the van will be going out, so that'll be different. I'm a nut job. But anyway, that's about it, really. That's what it says. But like I says, this lifestyle to downsize and minimalism and all this stuff, you gotta be like-minded. But most people are in the matrix, and that's why a lot of people are in debt and getting evicted and a lot of bills today, and it's hard to do things. But it don't have to be that way. Alternative way living can save you, can keep you have more money in your pocket. But it's up to you to think that way. It's up to you. I say at the end of the day, each of their own. If you don't want to save, you don't want to live in a van, do the van life or RV life, even temporarily, just to save some money. That's up to you. I'm saving a ton of money. I've been doing this for like 4 years now. I've been saving a ton of money. I love it. I love it. Like I said, I don't live out this full time. And then once my camper trailer is going to be built, I'll have that with me. Well, I'll have that put in my base area, and I'll only pull that when I'm traveling around. When I travel, then I'll use that with me as an extension of my van. But when I'm not using it, I'll have it parked and just live out of this and do my thing. And my base too. So there you go. Anyway, guys, with that, keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real. And like I said, if you love these DIY videos, let me put my music here together. If you love these DIY videos, put my music together. Do you hear it? It's gone up. If you love these DIY videos, press the button, press the bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and you will be notified when another video arrives. These are DIY videos. They're not professionally made, as you can see. It's cheaply made, but that's what makes my YouTube channel unique compared to everybody else's. When they have a laptop, it's gonna take like 10 hours now to make a video. 10 hours, what a load of bollocks. I'm out of here anyway. Let me put some music on, entertain you guys, and I'm about to leave. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later, alright, guys?
Baby, whenever I'm with you, no one else thinks it's about you.
I'm out. See you later, guys.
You're the one for